where some professors shared that, ma'am, we have 3,000, 2,000, 6,000 students even for a faculty of 200. We don't even get to remember the names of the students. How do we... So these are practical issues. These are practical issues. For 2,000, 3,000 students, there is one counselor. These are practical issues, right? So I don't think we can work in silos anymore. We cannot afford this. Again, it is an appeal. We cannot afford this. The time is now to wake up. Now means now. And just to recognize some signs as a takeaway for you, there will always be a sign. I remember one of the students sharing that, ma'am, my friend called me one day and at night he said that, if I go to planet Mars, then he was in a very happy mood. And he said, if I go to planet Mars, would it be okay? And I said, yeah, it's cool. Maybe we'll join you. And the next day that boy just took his life by jumping from the tree. So there are always signs. There will be some emotional signs wherein you will see sudden drop in participation. The child may be withdrawn, putting his head down more often than not, sitting in the corner, isolating himself. You'll just feel that, he's there but he's not there, asking for a lot of breaks. Suddenly you will see anger outbursts, because many times depression or irritability also, it is, somewhere you will see that these are the underlying signs, and it's better to just probably overdiagnose sometimes and not do it, and keep normalizing this thing that, okay, maybe this is just tiredness, maybe this is just a phase, because it is not. There will be, of course, behavioral signs and also an online behavior that we have to look out for, because many children, they remove their WhatsApp DPs or, start posting these very dark content or goodbye messages or some shairis, etc. Now, staying isolated in the room for a long time, not coming to the mess to eat for 3 days. Many of them, which I have personally been, sitting on the other side. So I know students have said that, ma'am, we've not eaten for 2 days, 3 days. I mean, this is shocking, and nobody else in the community is even, checking on in them. So that is another thing, and we need to prepare our other students also, the student mentors, the peers, because we need more hands and legs and eyes and ears, because it's a very multi-layered issue. We need all the help that's available out there, right? There will be significant changes. There's physical indicators. Sleep will be, sleep patterns might change, oversleeping, undersleeping, vitality, fatigue, all that you can see. But however, also important to notice the weight gain or the weight loss. These are very, very subtle everyday signs that we could probably miss, but the idea is counseling is nothing but the art of noticing. When you're able to notice, you're able to be present with the other person, and that really makes them feel that, okay, I have somebody who feels that I'm important enough to be cared for, that I matter. And this is the culture, the ethos that we need to kind of bring in, right? I had a lot of activities, but due to paucity of time, but however, I hope that through my heart, I could speak to your heart, right? Now, interpersonal conflicts, etc. So all these signs that you will be seeing, when a student slips into disconnection, it isn't just absence, it's a sign. Please notice it's a sign. And I'm not only talking about students, we also need each other equally. So whenever I'm saying the word student, please consider each one of us, even me as a psychologist, because nobody is a superhuman over here, and stressors seem very stressful and break us down because we have to kind of deal with all of it alone. If we have the support, then it might not be